Hello everyone, it's Mr. Gardner here, and it's my turn to read a story for our school website. And I thought I'd choose a story that I could share with you all that's based around all of the traditional tales that we look at in school across all of our year groups. And I read this book recently to nursery, and actually it was one of my favourite books of recent times actually, so I thought I'd share it with you today. And this is called The Great Fairytale Disaster. It's by an author called David Conway and Melanie Williamson. So let's find out what it's all about. I can see a big bad wolf on the front. I love the illustrations in this book, so lovely. Here we go. Once upon a time, there lived an old, big, bad wolf. He no longer had any huff and puff to blow down the three little pigs' houses, and he'd had enough of falling into hot water. What I need, the wolf thought to himself, is a nice relaxing fairy tale for a change. So he scampered off into the pages of the fairy tale book to find one. Cinderella was busy sweeping and hadn't noticed the wolf's dark shadow appear in the doorway. Can you see it just here? "I want to be in your tail," he growled. Of course," stammered a frightened Cinderella. "Take my place." Just then, the fairy godmother arrived. "I know, you'd love to go to the ball," she said to the wolf, "and so you shall." There was a flick of a wand and a burst of light, as you can see. "Wolves don't wear dresses," cried the wolf, hobbling off in glass slippers to find a different tail. Whoops. Oh, I like this page. I have to turn it round so it's nice and tall. This is the Jack and the Beanstalk fairy tale. Let's find out what this is about. Soon after, the big bad wolf crept up behind Jack on the magic beanstalk. Jack trembled as he let the wolf into his fairy tale. The big bad wolf was climbing up the beanstalk when he saw two huge feet and heard a horrible giant voice bawling, "Fee, fi, fo, fum." "This tale's too scary," cried the wolf as he slid back down the beanstalk to find another one. I think that's too much for the wolf. Then the big bad wolf found Sleeping Beauty, snoring softly in her bed. "Wakey, wakey," he snarled. "Out you get." There the big bad wolf lay, so beautiful that the prince could not turn his eyes away. He knelt down and gave the wolf a kiss. Yuck! Spluttered the big bad wolf. "I hate being kissed." So he dashed away to try his luck elsewhere. How funny. The big bad wolf ran to the three bears' empty cottage in the forest. He opened the door, stepped into the tail. "Yum," he said. "Porridge, my favourite." The big bowl of porridge was too hot. The second bowl of porridge was too cold. But the third and littlest bowl was just right. So the wolf ate it all up. "This is the life," said the wolf as he sat down in the big comfy chair. And suddenly the door opened and in stormed the three bears. "Where's Goldilocks?" demanded Daddy Bear. "What are you doing in our fairy tale?" scowled Mummy Bear. "Where's my porridge?" cried Baby Bear. Uh-oh. The wolf made a dash for it, but the three bears chased after him into the next fairy tale. "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your long hair," called the prince. And then to the next. "Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge?" roared the troll. "I'll eat you for breakfast." And before you could say, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?" there was chaos and confusion everywhere. Nobody knew what was going on. This is not how it goes. The princess didn't kiss a frog, but she did kiss a billy goat Gruff. What? Hansel and Gretel pushed Prince Charming into an oven, not the witch. And Puss in Boots pricked his paw on a spindle and fell asleep for 100 years. Oh no, there is lots of confusion in this story. "Oh, what a mess!" cried the big bad wolf, and he escaped back through the pages of the book to the 3 little pigs. Little pigs, let me come in," huffed the big bad wolf. "No, not by the hair of our chinny chins," said the little pigs. "We will not let you in." But the wolf had already clambered up onto the roof, and he was coming down the chimney. Can you see that pot? The pot of hot, boiling water. Only to splash in a pot of the hot water. Oh no, not again," cried the wolf. And that was the end of the fairy tale troubles. Thank you for listening to this story. And this is one of my favourites at the moment, The Great Fairy Tale Disaster. Thank you for listening, everyone. Bye-bye.